Quarantine bandit is here. Took a couple of days off. I had to handle a lot of business, but I'm back. I'm back. Got my stars and stripes. Got my Hollister. You know what I'm saying? Got my Hollister band. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do what I do. Now more on a lighter note. Not really a lighter note. It's probably a somber note. I think it's a somber note. We lost Herman Cain, the Godfather's Pizza. A lot of you young people out there in La La Land probably don't know about Godfather's Pizza. I used to order it all the time. Good pizza back in those days. He passed away, Herman Cain. He was a black conservative. I think he was a great man. I wish I had a father like that coming up. Maybe I wouldn't have went through all the hell I went through as a youngster. Being in the street life, in and out of jail, being your average hoodlum back in those days. You know, just true stuff. But it seems to me that the left want to discredit this man. They want to say bad things about this man or not say nothing about him at all. We also lost John Lewis, civil rights man. He fought for civil rights and all that. I have my take on the civil rights movement. Personally, I think it went the wrong way, but that's just my opinion. But getting back to Herman Cain. Good man. Far as what I saw of him. Black people got this misconception of being a conservative is something wrong with being a conservative. And you have these liberal white people out here saying that, excuse me, that if you're a conservative, then you a neo-Nazi. Even if you're black. If you're conservative, the liberal white leftists, they sit there and tell you that you shouldn't be a conservative Republican because you're black. I have a problem with that. And Herman Cain did too. I first learned about Herman Cain when he used to, do some on-air time with Neil Bortz. Now, I was a big fan of Neil Bortz. Still is. And Neil Bortz, I used to listen to him, and I could identify, everything just made sense to me as a man, that a man should be conservative. He should have his faith. He should be always planning to achieve his goal. Conservatism, being able to save money, being able to start businesses, less government, no handouts, no social programs. Conservatism, meaning that you stand on your own merit. And in the black community today, I'm going to stop saying black community. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. I just ate me a salad, and it was good salad. I'm eating healthy. I've been eating healthy for a while now, and I chopped some lettuce and some tomatoes and onions, and didn't have no cheese in it, and I don't know. maybe some of the lettuce got caught in my throat. I don't know. But anyway, I don't like the way liberal leftists try to tell black people that they should not vote for conservatism, meaning be a Republican. They said that's going against their own interests. My point is this. Who cares if it is going against their own interests? In this country, you have the right to vote for who you want to vote for without your life being threatened. You understand what I'm saying? Herman Cain has been called all kind of names. This man have owned businesses. He was a professional. He took care of his family. He didn't ask for handouts. He came up through poverty and everything, like everybody else. His father was a businessman, and his father taught him. He had a father, taught him how to be a man, and he grew up, and he never forgot what his father taught him. You see, most of you Negroes don't have that, this thing called a father. So when a real man speak, like Trump, how Trump speak, like a man, he's not afraid. He's unafraid. See, the point y'all don't understand is this. Everybody's not going to agree with you. But when you speak and you stand for something as a man, that's what make you a man. Not following the group. See, I've had to cut off a lot of people that was around me that I loved dearly. I loved them dearly. But I had to cut them off because they believed one way and I believed another way. I accepted the fact that they believed this way. But I wasn't allowed to believe and think the way I wanted to. I had to follow the group or else I would not be respected. See, even though I had friends that was liberals and leftists, I didn't threaten their life. I wasn't coming after them like they didn't have the right to be a liberal or a leftist. But they came after me saying that I didn't have the right to be a conservative Republican. I'm here to tell you, I learned my conservatism from Herman Cain. Because I used to watch Neil Bortz, and sometimes Neil Bortz wouldn't be on the air, but there'd be this this funny talking man. And I'd be like, damn, he sounds funny. He had a funny voice. It was, you knew it was him when he spoke. You knew it was Herman Cain, and I started listening to him, and I didn't even know he was black. So I had to look Herman Cain up, and this was like the early 2000s. He was doing this little radio shows and all that. And I looked him up. I said, who is this Herman Cain? And I realized he was a black man. I said, a black man talking like this? And the way he was talking, it fired up something inside of me to say, you know what? I can take control of my life. When I wasn't quite there yet. I had to do research. I had to get educated on true conservatism and responsibility and accountability and all these things that it takes, to go out in the world and work hard and fight for what you want, and do the right thing. I had to dig deep and search. So when I discovered Herman Cain, I agreed with what the man was saying. I believe that a man should be able to go and make a way for himself. I should not be looking for the government to give me something. Now, unemployment is different. If you've been on your job 15 damn years and you got something like the COVID-19 come up, yes, you should get unemployment benefits. Why? Because you paid into a system. You wasn't sitting on your ass waiting on the government. You actually paid into it, so what you're getting some of back what you paid in. You see what I'm saying? So that's different. I know on YouTube, and I browse through YouTube, often. And I noticed something. I've ran across people that are in wheelchairs. They have a deformity, which means they might not have limbs. They might have got their arm blowed off in war, going over there to fight for the country, for the good old stars and stripes. They put their body, their mind, their life on the line for the stars and stripes. And what does the stars and stripes make up of, people? Do you know? What this make up for, what this represent is the people. And you have a lot of veterans went over there and they fought. And a lot of them died. A lot of them came back not in their right mind. Didn't come back in one piece, missing pieces. But you know what I noticed on YouTube? A lot of those people that are deformed, they have businesses. They went to school online. They're doing web design. They're doing music. They're doing a whole bunch of things. I mean, these people have full families. And I know you're probably thinking, what this have to do with Herman Cain? It has a lot to do with Herman Cain. What he was saying is anybody, if you just take responsibility for yourself and do the right thing, not have kids out of wedlock like I did. Okay? Finish high school. Okay? Don't have any kids until you're married. Wait 5 years after you know somebody before you get married, so you all can accumulate money and resource and a home. So when a kid come into the world, you have a place that you can raise that child. Okay? You establish your business and your income first before you just go out here and make babies because biology say you can. See, black people don't understand that. They think they have a right to make, well, the women, because I blame the women more than the men because women get an out. Men don't get an out. If the woman decide to have a baby, that's it for him. That's 18 years of payment, so he going to jail. He going to have bad credit for eternity. Okay? And I learned that from Herman Cain. That's the 3 basic principles. You finish high school. You don't have a kid while you're a teenager. And you don't bring any kids in the world until you're married. And have established income and a home. And proper transportation. And a nest egg set aside for emergencies. See, black people, they bring kids in the world. And then now you have the kids that have been raised up since who was born from 1990 to now. They've been raised in trash, and now they are making more babies and saying, well, my mama did it. My mama was strong, and that's where that strong crap come from. My mama's strong. I'm a strong black woman. That's where all that crap come from. See, I made those same mistakes. I learned about Herman Cain a bit too late. I really did. I learned about him too late. See, most of y'all think, I'm talking to black people right now, you think Barack Obama becoming president made it possible for y'all to believe in something. No, he didn't. Barack Obama didn't make it possible for you to believe in nothing. He was one of the main ones telling you that you are a victim, but didn't do anything for black people. He didn't do anything for black people. He wasn't raised around black people, but Herman Cain was. Herman Cain knew how to have a family and get a business. Sure did. And if most of you young black males had a father like Herman Cain, we'll be a whole lot different as a society, because guess what? We wouldn't be putting up with these damn women out here who run their damn mouth all the damn time. We wouldn't be putting up with that because we will have a certain standard as a man. Other men and other races would respect us. The fact that we don't put up with that crap. Nope. We wouldn't be going along with the crap. So I salute Herman Cain. I salute him, even though he's not going to get no news time from CNN and MSNBC and all these liberal stations. But guess what? His body of work says enough. He don't need nobody talking for him. He served his purpose. He served his purpose. They're going to use him. The liberal left is going to use his death, to further take the country downward. Because now they're going to say coronavirus is did this and it's deadly, and everybody should just lock themselves up in a box and breathe slow. It's a fear tactic. It's a fear tactic. I'm not college educated, and I'm not the most articulate man. I say this in my videos, but I know what's right. I think education have ruined a lot of people in this country. What I mean by education is I mean somebody indoctrinating you. You don't have a mind to critically think about what you're hearing. So when I see these black women walking around talking about they're educated, that don't mean anything to me. What are you educated about? What have you been educated in? Do you have intellect? Can you critically think? That's what I'm talking about. And when you walking around calling yourself a queen all day, that's not critically thinking. You're being an asshole. That's what you're doing. Herman Cain was a man who spoke truth and tried to get black people to understand that you can do anything you want to do. Stop believing in these liberal leftists telling you you're a victim. We in a damn street talking about reparations. And you don't even know if you're a descendant of a slave, because every black person in this country is not a damn descendant of slaves. There were black people in this country that owned slaves too. And I'm tired of black people talking about what somebody owed them. This damn government been giving black women shit for 60 fucking years. Black women been getting shit, getting handouts, getting social programs, and they ain't gave a black man nothing. So black man, you should be offended being up in the street with these whores, marching and protesting. What you protesting for, black man? What? For what? This government, let me tell you something. I don't even blame the fucking government. You know who I blame? I blame the black woman that held on to the government tit and kicked her man out. And now you have this thing called the swirling movement, where I gotta listen to a damn black woman tell me I'm mad because they're swirling. No, I'm not. I understand where you coming from. How the hell you think the black man gonna feel if his woman don't have no respect for him when you have a whole government backing you? Don't put me in the street to protest with you, and you still got the government behind you, backing you. Just like when black women held on to the feminist movement that had nothing to do with black people at all. And white women, the liberal white women, used your damn ass, didn't it? Didn't they, bitch? Didn't they? They sure did. They used you. Minds like Herman Cain should have been respected by all black people. If we would have followed his manuscript, we would be an intact black community. You know why? Because black men would have stood up and they would have invested their money. They would have put their money together. They would have opened up businesses. They would have been respected in their neighborhoods. They would dress well and respect each other and take care of each other's children. Instead of sleeping around with some other man's wife, you will be looking out for that man's wife. And vice versa. I don't want to hear nothing about white people do it too. Or other ethnic groups do it too. If you say melanin is the standard, then show me the damn standard. Don't sit here and justify the dumb shit you're doing and then say another race do it, so therefore it's okay that you do it. If you know it's wrong, stop it. I'm sick of black people out here calling other black men that are prominent and trying to live righteous and trying to go far in life and try to be something and be respected. I'm tired of these damn other black people out here calling them coons and shucking and jiving, stepping fetching. Uncle Tom. By the way, go check out that Larry Elder Uncle Tom movie. It's a good movie. Herman Cain was in there. And check out Uncle Tom by Larry Elder. Larry Elder is one of my heroes. I mean, this man came up, had a father. He know. I mean, just look up Larry Elder. He can tell his story better than me. Okay? Very, very interesting person. One day I hope to meet him. But Herman Cain was in that movie. It's called Uncle Tom. You want to see that movie? You just www.uncletom.com and you can get that movie. Every black person needs to see that movie. It'll make you think. My life didn't become better until I weeded out all the people that didn't mean me no good. You find yourself sitting around black people that complain all the time. There's always a damn excuse why they can't lose weight, why they can't make money, why they don't have a damn thing, but they sitting in the same damn spot they was yesterday and last week and last month and last year. Get the hell away from them. And go make a name for yourself. Find out what you want to do with your life and pursue it and do it. Nothing's guaranteed, but it never will happen if you don't move. If you don't move, everything will be at a standstill. I'm not saying that you're going to just make it. No. Some people work all their life and don't get where they need to be. But let me tell you something. Well, they get where they need to be. They just don't get where they want to be. It's a difference. When you have a good work ethic, you'll never go hungry. If you got a good work ethic and you got good relationships with the right people and you know how to be respectful, then you would never have to go hungry. Never. So I learned from Herman Cain how to be a man. Because if I would have knew about Herman Cain and his views in the early 90s, I would never had children out of wedlock. I wouldn't have been going back and forth to damn jail. I wouldn't have been doing none of the crap I was doing back then. I would have had something to hold on to called masculinity. What a man is supposed to be. And there's too many black men out here that just like their damn mama. I don't have nothing against mama. Mama serve a purpose. But as a man, you're supposed to let mama go. Because now you got to go out into the world and be a man. You can't drag mama around with you all the damn time. You leave the damn nest and go be a man. And when you return, mama need to see a man. So again, I'm going to cut this video short and wind down my night. But I just wanted to say a few words for Herman Cain. Hey, rest in peace. You lived a good life. You lived a great life. I hope it was fulfilling for you. And I hope my condolences go to your family. And everything gonna be all right, man, because you got people out here that know what you've done and what you have put forth for us to follow. And it's up to us to grab a hold. I'm talking to black men right now. Grab a hold of you some manhood. Grab a hold of you some masculinity. And become respected again. Honor, duty, and country. Be a man. Take care of your family. Get out of this victim mindset that the race hustlers put on you. And try to talk to you about things that happened 150, 160 years ago. That wasn't your time, and it's not your time now. Now is your time. What are you going to do with it? That's the question. Are you going to live in a time where you didn't exist, and you want to argue talking points about something that happened when you didn't even exist, when your mother and father didn't even exist? Or are you going to pick yourself up and do what you have to do to get things done in your life? That's what I learned from Herman Cain. Band it out.